gonna be a good one because, as you can hear, they already don't know how to act. Of course, I got one of y'all favorites, Trey.
I love it.
And then we added a new one to the group.
Watching it.
I love him. He's my cousin. I can't say brother.
Can I?
He's my cousin. I love him. He's gonna keep it real. And y'all welcome. Ciao. Alright, y'all. So let's get to the gritty. Okay. I've been trying to get these to the podcast with me for a minute now, and I really want to talk about reciprocating energies. And I needed to be a woman and a man because I didn't want y'all to feel like I'm just saying this because I'm a woman or I don't understand a man's perspective. So why not get it from somebody who don't care how they say it or what they say sometimes. So let's talk about it. Keep it cool, child. Keep it cool.
You can talk to me.
How do you feel when a woman treats you like a man treats? Okay, how can I say this? When a girl have manly ways, like a player way, how do you feel about that? Because, men, they, say they some players and some men are, HOs.
304s.
304s. Oh, you remember how you do on calculator? Yeah.
I ain't no calculator. That's deep.
So, like, how do you feel when a woman handle you? You be like, did she just handle me like I was a hoe?
Live on.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Shit.
Excuse me, my
Oh.
No, you good. You good. Yeah, you good.
Now, first, it come from somewhere with her. It depends on either how she was raised, who she was raised with. It depends on that a lot. Because I done deal with two kinds. Okay. One was she was raised by her mother and father, but the mama was in control of every single thing.
So mama was an alpha.
Mm-hmm.
The mama was the alpha. Hey, she controlled everything. From discipline to education to goddamn everything in the family.
Too?
Finances too. Finances too. Yeah, he had finances, but it's controlled by her. Period. He had to ask her.
You say ask?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that,
They were married?
they were married,
Okay.
and she grew up with that in her household.
Okay.
That the woman was in charge,
Okay.
not the man.
So it makes sense.
Okay,
So that was her normal.
that was her norm.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was a female that was raised by her uncles.
Okay.
So she came up knowing the game, knowing.
Yeah. You ain't about to play with her.
A man say or what he gonna say or what he gonna do, what he not gonna do. You ain't about to play with her.
Yeah.
So she felt like, she was in charge, like she was a man. So, first of all, as a man, you gotta check that shit from the gate.
Wait a minute. Fix your mic, because they got to hear this. This
You
was...
gotta check that shit.
Bring it
from
down
the gate.
some.
Bring it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta check that shit from the gate. Am I in the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to. Because if you don't, it's going to keep going. It's going to always go.
Let me intervene. Okay, what if it's not the way you experience? What if it's like she just not for the shits? What if she just not, like me? What if she just not for the shit? Like she have ways like a man, you know how men just get the hell on? Like you do one thing and they just get the hell on. What if a woman is the same way? Like you have one time and I'm getting the hell on.
Yeah.
Or what if she just handle you like niggas handle females? Like You be like, man, she playing games, cause that's what we be like. He playing games.
She don't call you.
She don't call. She ain't bugging you. She ain't on your hip.
Right.
And you be like, damn, she treating me like ah.
She treat me like she little boy me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one that's not like others.
A man or a woman is not gonna do nothing that you don't allow them to do.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
So if that's what he allowed, that's what's gonna happen.
But what if that's just how she is? What if she not like your normal chicks, right? She don't want to call you all the time. She don't want to, because some females do the absolute most. They want to talk to you all day. What if she one of the ones that's cool with talking to you one time a day?
Okay, that's a difference. It's a different. We talking about relationships as far as just together. Or we talking about marriage.
Not
marriage.
Marriage is you gonna call me when we married. We're gonna
really.
If being married though, before you got married,
how that person
communicates.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you pay attention to who you with, you know how she is. You know how he is.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And you chose to get married.
Mm-hmm. Which is on you.
Which is on you.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that happens after that is on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the only time a person gonna change is if they want to change.
Yeah.
You can't make them change.
No.
They gotta change if they want to change.
No.
And I'm speaking from experience. You
Yeah.
had to want to change.
That change should come before you get married, but most times it don't.
Mine came after.
Yeah,
But I'm
During your marriage.
But it came.
because of experience.
Exactly.
You gain an experience. Nothing is for nothing. Everything is not just for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in a relationship and you end the relationship and you say, "Oh man, that was a waste of time." It was not.
It was not. It was a teaching.
You learned something.
You learn.
You gonna take back something. I done been through
you
something.
learn. Yeah.
Listen, y'all, I done learned something. You know?
We all should have.
But relationship wise, okay, before you even get to relationship wise, do you feel like you rather be in a relationship with a woman that you know you can kind of have your way with, or would you rather be in a relationship with a woman when you feel like, oh, this is gonna be a challenge, like
I think,
and that's what
I think
I'm
women
trying
not
to get to
necessarily a challenge. I think they like a woman who just don't let them run over them. That's the difference. Like, I was talking to somebody and they was like, they don't want a woman that they can run like a floor mat. They don't want no passive woman. Yeah, they don't want no They want one that's gonna at least speak up for herself. Not saying you gotta beat them up, or just talk, but at least speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
So if he be like, you ain't gonna, she be like, wait a minute. You ain't gonna tell me what I can do. Now we can negotiate what what happened, but you're not gonna tell me what I can do.
mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with speaking the reason why. If you feel like that, tell me why.
Right, absolutely.
Say something. Don't just get mad and get an attitude because I want to do this and I say that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And you sit there and don't say nothing. And you got hidden animosity against me.
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
Right.
Right.
Pull that down so they can hear that bull that you talking.
Okay, there we go. There we go. How you know you can hear me?
You can hear. I can hear you.
Yeah, that tap is the tap.
Sorry.
But it's just an all in what you can handle, what you can take. Some men can take that, like they rather have an alpha female because he knows she gonna get the job done.
Thanks.
Do you think they gotta do some? Okay. Do you think they have to do with insecurity sometimes with men?
It don't have to be, but
In some cases, in this age. Because back then, the men let the women take full control, but not meaning they were weak men. It's just how it happened back then. But now, do you think it's because the men?
You think the men back then let the woman take full control?
Certain houses. Certain houses.
Well,
the men worked, but the woman held it down. Like all the money the man made, he gave it to the woman.
Oh yeah. When you saying it like that, I thought you meant like make the decision.
No, not make the man still make the decision.
The problem, I personally think the problem is that men want to be head of households, but don't want to hold the accountability to everything that comes with. And then we get back to what you had just said. I don't think it's the man being weak. I personally think it's just shit. You know how they say you're gonna attract a woman that's like your mother. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you've been babied by your mama, then of course you're gonna look for a wife that you feel like, oh well, shit, my wife got it. My wife gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and you're not. out there. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You want, you know what I'm saying? You want a wife like your mother?
Yeah.
Oh, his mom was alpha.
Yeah, of course. But it was only her.
Yeah, she was alpha, baby.
Yeah, so it was she just didn't. You know.
All right. Ooh, so let's bring it. Okay, you met a woman. She an alpha. It's only her and her kids, right? Mm-hmm. But you an alpha man. Mm-hmm. You take care of your business. You take care of your kids. Even though your kids was in a different relationship, you take care of your kids. How do y'all coexist together? Because she gotta learn. Okay, I'm not in survival mode no more. I got to chop it down a little bit because this man.
That's a compromise thing.
That's on the man first.
Okay.
To establish that with her. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got you. You don't have to live like this. But he can't just tell her that. Mm-hmm. He got to show her that.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Period. Mm-hmm. So, if we going to compromise or we going to, you know, come together on everything in the house, that should be established from the jump. If that's, you know, or it's just going to go in and everywhere.
Hey, wow.
Your bills going to be everywhere. Your kids going to be everywhere. Your household going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
If you don't establish something in the beginning, establish that foundation as a man. Now we can come together first, period. So like most of these days, everybody got kids. So 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna have a family at our age. You gonna step into someone that's
something that's already established a little bit. Yeah.
So
I think that's even harder. Stepping into a family that's already established, because now it's like
you got to find your way in there.
Yeah, because it's already molded. You know, everybody's stuck in their ways. The kids know how to maneuver. You know, you learn how to work and do this and do that, and you know, you learn. So
yeah.
You know, some of them fall apart because they don't have communication. They just get right into it. Like you said, establishing from the get-go. Some people just get right into it. And don't have hard conversations, because when you gotta have those hard ones, like, listen, baby, you know.
See, and that is, I think that is real big with the generation now. Like, nobody wants to talk about what's uncomfortable. Like, it's kind of like that's uncomfortable. This kind of, like, we're gonna touch upon it a little bit. We ain't gonna go deep. That shit's, that's weird.
You know how those shows, like Love at First Sight and everything, before they even get established, they talk about their finances. This is before these people even move in together. Now, they talk about their finances, because that's an important factor in the marriage. Let's talk about our money and how we're gonna manage our money when hard times come.
Really, you know? Our race does that, like, for nothing. Like, we do that, and everybody else is not uncomfortable with saying what your wages is.
Hey Johnny, how much do you make yearly? Because
and Johnny be like, I make this, he be excited. Black people be like, why you asking me how much I make?
Yeah. Well, what you got going on? Yeah.
Why you in my pocket?
Yeah.
You be like, cause this is life. This is what we do.
No, for real. And I need to know, do I need to have a secret bank account? Or do I need to know, you know, push come to shove if something happened? Like, I had a scare last year, I remember, and I was out of work for almost a month and a half. And that was scary. You know, that was stressful, because it's not that my husband was like, shit, you know, I knew, but it was at that moment, everything fell on him, because I couldn't help. And we never had that conversation about, hey, if something happens, what are we going to do? Do we got a secret pot? You know what I'm saying? Is it a rainbow we need to follow? They got a pot at the end? What I need to do? What's the code? What? Look. Do we got an extra closet? Yeah. Cold green.
But you know what? It's like never too late, though. Because shit changes every day. Some changing, your life different. Shit like this can happen. And then you come back to the table. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Like, fall still right back into it. Now, true statement. I've been married to my husband for 10 years, right? I knew he made money. We never got in the depth of how much money he made. I just knew when it was time for the bills to be paid, they was paid. Exactly. Right. So I never wanted to know how much you made, because, I mean, I cared, but I didn't care that much to just go in depth, like, let me see check stub. No, because I knew when it came down, he took in his responsibility at home. So I didn't have to go in the depth to ask him nothing, because I knew. And even when I felt on hard times, he went and did extra things to make sure our house was taken care of. When I was out, because I had a scare too. Well, I had to go to the hospital, and I was out for like 2-3 weeks or whatever, which put a damper in our finances. But again, he made a way.
But at the same time, you already know if you ask, you're like, man, I ain't got nothing.
Man, because if you know him like you know him, that's a tight young man.
No,
But he did tell me, and when I found out after he passed, this sucker made just as much money as I did. No lie.
He gonna keep his money.
He was so secretive about his money, but he made just the same amount as I did.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah. Well, that's that. But that go deeper into how we was raised.
Exactly. That's why I never got offended.
Yeah.
Or I never,
Yeah.
pushed the well, bro, if you push his shit down, I'm not pushing nothing.
Yeah.
I just know when it came down to it, he took care of his house, it's all that mattered to me.
So you trusted him as the alpha, you trusted him as the man.
Absolutely. 'Cause when he say he gonna get it done, it got done.
Yeah.
So you think alpha women is okay nowadays because of how the men are made?
I'm an alpha myself, but I know how to submit. So that's the difference.
I'm an alpha. I know how to submit to us.
Don't help her. Yeah, pray for it. Via screen. Come on, listen, cousin.
I'm an alpha, but I know how to submit. Y'all looking like I want you to.
I'm ready because
to
I'm
a certain extent, only because y'all like it's really a mental thing.
Absolutely.
When you hit rock bottom, I'm talking about farther than rock bottom. You at the bottom of the sea in a whole nother different world. You so afraid to ever go back there. Like I'm Ariel for real, Little Mermaid. You know she was trying to get on the island. That's me. I don't ever want to ever go back there. That was the scariest place in my life. And I kind of feel like I'm always trying to interfere with. Here we go again. I told you I'm gonna have a thug on here, but I gotta talk about God. I always try to interfere with God's plans. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, I'm gonna help you.
Well, you know your insecurities fall back again on the man, right? He has to make you feel secure. Yeah. Not saying he don't. Don't take a fear joke. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking in general. You have to make her feel secure. So just like I trusted Bird when he said what he said, because he made me feel secure. I didn't have to. Like you said, you never want to hit. Nobody ever want to hit rock bottom again. I was once there too. But my man said he gonna do it. He gonna do it. And because I trusted him, because I seen him do it a million times over, I trusted that he would.
Are you an alpha male?
Yeah. But in that, it's like the woman got to bring that out of him if that's not in him right now. It's not like it's not in him. Well, if it's in you and she don't bring that out of you, it's not gonna come out. You're gonna be who you are, same person. But a woman can bring that out of you, encouraging him or not beating him down when he tell you certain stuff, or he try to do something that you might not be used to, or he try to do something that probably awkward to you, weird. Still, encouragement.
So
let me ask you
you can do this. We good. We got each other.
Let me ask you as a man, on your lowest point, to hear your woman say, "Don't worry, I got you." How does that make you feel as a man?
In my early years, I felt like, nah, I'm not.
It was a man ego thing.
It was my ego. Period. Being a man. Nah, I don't need you to do this, do that. I go get it however I need to get it. But now
that you old.
Now that I'm older,
a grown man,
and I've experienced when she say, "Yeah, I got us," or she say, "Hey, don't worry about this for this month, we good." Then I know for myself, okay, I can let her do that. She gave me that.
Can we go back to here? We go the confidence,
right?
Yes.
I told you several times. When girl was down. Let me not beat you while you down, baby, because you don't never know when you're going to be down like when you were down.
But
some women don't understand that. Exactly.
I asked you because 1,010% transparent. That shit is hard. Yeah. It's because you be so worried. You be like, bro, like, you ain't coming.
It all depends on who you dealing with.
Listen, I am married, okay? And I've had moments where I probably have, I'm not going to say probably have because I know I have. I mean, years ago, now I'm careful on what I say now. Again, because I told y'all, personal growth from first episode. I'm still learning myself. I have to be careful about what I say, how I say it. Sometimes I'll just be like, never mind, because I don't want to say something in the wrong way. And in my mind, I'm thinking it wasn't wrong. It wasn't right. I mean, I didn't say nothing wrong. Yeah. But for a man, I've never been a man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I lost my dad at 15, so it's only certain things that I got from him. Now, mind you, I have brothers and cousins, and sometimes they be like, Mel, da 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 da. But I ain't really, you know, they ain't, ever since I didn't have all these kids, they didn't kind of slip back from, you know, trying to train.
You never know how powerful words of affirmation are.
You are absolutely
Until people
right.
get to their lowest point. Every time I had to look him in his face and be like, no, I got you. Like, literally, I do. Like, look him in his eye. You know, you could just say it when he walking by. No, I need you to look at me when I'm talking.
Yeah.
I think my problem is my worry sits on my face. So I can tell you, be like, we good, I got you, bro. You probably look at me like,
he look at your face like, no, oh no, she don't know. She's confused, but like,
my face probably like a sour patch.
You gotta make sure that
You gotta make
he
sure
know
he
he
feels
understands that, and that he feel that.
he also needs
not
to
just telling you. Like, I've always learned to pay a lips to tell you anything.
Oh yeah.
So your actions speak louder than your words anyway. So.
And not saying, because I know right now in your relationship, you and your husband both carrying your weight, right? So on a low day, when he can't, you know, just be like, you know what, babe, and try to fix how you look or whatever the case may be. But like, Jacob, I got you. Show him you got him, and you don't know, that may open up something to him that he may begin to change or something. You never know.
Well, most of this shit come because you don't have a plan together.
Oh yeah.
Because we got to come to the table and say, hey man.
And that's another thing I think that's real uncomfortable, just like in general with relationships, or even like people don't have plans no more. No. I kid you not. I tell this to my husband all the time. I be like, okay, call me, or when you get home tonight, we're gonna talk because we gotta plan it out. You know, he's a old school type of fellow. We gonna let God guide us and go for what we know. But nowadays in the world, it's scary. Y'all should see my notes. Like, I'm a writer, so I'm always in my notes. And then, you know, I'll probably screenshot it, send it to him. Yeah, nigga, I knew you better look over that note and go ahead and do your little correction. Because I knew you. I know.
Ain't nothing like a plan.
Yeah.
And like, you know, people ask, what's your 5-year plan? And your mind be like, I really don't know. You gotta sit there and really think about that. Be like, what is my 5-year plan? Because we don't plan.
Yeah. We kind of go day for day, month for month, year for year. I mean, we'll plan a vacation.
You'll plan a vacation.
Hopefully the vacation come out the group chat. But other than that,
we don't plan for our life. We plan for activities.
Yeah.
We don't plan for our life.
Yeah.
What Trey want to be doing in 5 years? I have no clue, because right now I have no clue.
Yeah.
But one day I'll begin to jot it down what I would like to happen in 5 years.
Write it down, make it plain.
Yeah, you got to.
I don't know how that ended up turning from Reciprocating Energies, but y'all know how we do on Let's Talk About It. We get on one thing and we just keep on going, we let it flow. But I will say this, as a woman in this day and age, I'm giving you whatever energy you give me. If you give me the I don't give a fuck vibe, that's exactly what I'm giving you.
Some people don't deserve your energy though. I told you that.
We talked about that, because at this moment, if it costs my peace or my sanity, it's too expensive. I can no longer stress about.
So just because they don't give a fuck don't mean you don't have to give a fuck. You can just get the fuck. It's the difference. You don't have to give a fuck. You don't have to give a fuck about anything. You can get the fuck. I don't know. I get the fuck all the time. I don't care who it is.
And all the things.
All of the things, baby. I get. That's what family. That's anybody.
Yeah.
I just keep. I can't let people miss my mental right now, especially not in this time of my life.
Yeah.
I stay away from motherfuckers.
Oh, please don't give stuff. No. I
do.
Yeah.
That mean you get.
But do you feel like that's peaceful for you?
It is.
Because we don't necessarily have to talk about reciprocating energy from a woman and a man, from friends too, from family members. Yeah. Like you said,
reciprocity.
Oh yeah, like what energy? Let me tell you something. I feel auras and vibes. Do you understand me? If I ain't liking the way your vibe is around me, let me shift.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Love y'all. Hey, how you doing? Real quick.
I'm only like, I can say loyal to people who are loyal to me. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn if you my cousin.
I'm your sister.
Me too.
Girl, please.
He said you're his daughter.
I'm not your daughter. Y'all listen to this, man. I'm not his daughter.
We're going to see it on camera.
I'm not his daughter.
That's a stamp.
I'm not his daughter.
But, yeah, I just don't. Because, shit, what got me to the point to where I don't care. I just don't care. So I'm not finna fuck with you, and I don't care what you say about me. I don't give a damn what people talk about me.
You think it's easy for you to get to the I don't care, I don't give a fuck,
Is.
or is it you had to do so much stuff for me to be like, I ain't gonna fuck with him?
Depends on who it is though,
Yeah.
because some people need help. Some people cry for help in ways that they don't see it with their mouth.
Man, some people cry wolf too. Like, I need help, I need help, I
It
need
depends on
help.
certain
Because I
circles.
want to keep you around. It's like how they say the men keep the women in the pocket. Like
my challenges, you're not sick, but you want to keep going to the hospital. It's
yeah.
craziness.
A hypochondriac. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta keep you in that pocket. That's not just with relationships, that's with friendships too. Like, I did something, I pissed you off, but I'm gonna go ahead and do something to make you feel good again. I'm gonna piss you off again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that same thing that I know that you don't want me to do. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna give you something to make you happy, you know what I'm saying? Put you back in that pocket until you uncomfortable again and threaten me. That's what people do.
I'm a really lovable person when I'm lovable, but when I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not. So it's like no
She
gray.
not.
Is it the
She not.
I haven't met
is it the
that
black,
side yet.
is it the black or white with me? It's
Yeah.
no gray. So
Yeah.
I'm all in, or I don't give a damn.
See, that's my problem. I have that gray spot. Cause I be like, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really mess with you, but I'm not a nasty person.
I'm
like,
not either.
Okay, I'll be
You know what I'm
cordial.
saying?
I have
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
go.
I'll be cordial with you.
You know,
What y'all living a cordial? My cordial is we can be in the same vicinity and coexist, but I don't have to say nothing to you. That's my cordial. What is your cordial? You want to speak and keep it? No, I don't want to do none of the things.
no, I don't want to kiki. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? We grown, so my mama told me when you walk into a place, if you wasn't there first, speak. You know what I'm saying? And even if I was there first, you know, you walking through the door, hello, how you doing? I ain't that petty to be like, I was here first and they ain't even speak to me. No, I'm
You
not.
gotta say that.
You know, I hate when people get on the elevator and don't speak. You can tell me have a good day.
Oh, then that won't be me. I can definitely I'm getting on elevator.
Some people you kill with kindness though. When you
Sure.
walk in the room, speaking to everybody, especially if it's somebody that you know there, that you don't fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, smile on my face.
But you know,
Everything. I'm gonna
some,
kill you with kindness because I know you ain't shit, and
My nigga.
I'm gonna keep it going though. But I'm not finna sit there and have no conversation.
but some
with
people
you
would take that as, oh, you pressed about them.
by saying something or
By not saying that something like you. It's 6 of us in the room and you don't fuck with me. I'm the 6th person. You didn't spoke to all 5 of the people, but you ain't speak to me.
No, I'm
and
gonna
you
keep that. I'm gonna keep that. That's hello, general. Hey.
That's how you want it though. You want it to be like, you ain't speak to me, I ain't got to speak to you. That covers all grounds, nigga.
We already know we don't fool around with each other, baby. Let's
Speak
keep
to
it
me.
the way
Let's
it
keep
is.
it just
And I'm
how
fine.
it is. Yeah.
That's family.
Some people get to a point to that though, because you ain't just shutting out everybody.
Yeah.
Some people can get to a point to you with that shit. Man, no.
Yeah. Do you think it's childish if you make your mutual friends pick a side?
I don't think you should make anybody pick a side. Your friend is your friend. Your friend is their friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should make nobody pick a side because if they fuck with you the way they fuck with you, you don't have to worry about them relaying no message to this person. You don't got to worry about them talking to that person. That's just me in general. Now, if you do, then you pick your own side. I ain't make you pick anything. You picked it yourself. I don't think you should make anybody pick. That's just like me having a mutual friend. Or with you or something like that. If you gonna talk to them or me, first of all, I don't want to be your friend because you giving me an ultimatum.
Yeah.
You don't tell me who I can talk to.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
I'm a grown ass person. You ain't gonna tell me who I can talk to.
Tell me
I fuck with you because I fuck. If you trust me,
yeah,
then you should know I won't go back and tell your business to nobody else.
Yeah.
And that's vice versa.
Now listen, in my 20s, I am not gonna lie, that was not on my. I'm like,
Growth.
the growth for real.
Yeah.
Because back then I probably been like, I gotta keep cute with you because
I don't know what you
well,
tell
long
this
hand and
person.
spoon. I don't even know because
And
I
it
don't trust
makes
nobody.
sense, but it depends on the person's character and
True.
how the person carries themselves.
Because if we talking about your
business.
friends with each other, then I just know you talking about
Exactly.
me.
Exactly. Every time we have dialogue, it's about you and I. It's never about nobody else.
Yeah.
So then you know I'm not gonna go over there and just like, well, guess what Nelson told me? That's
Yeah.
not me.
I thank God that's not her, cause
Ooh, Father. Ooh, Father, Lisa.
or Chop, yeah, Chop. He's my male diary, y'all.
You know it's secret safe here, baby.
Yeah.
Tell me your secrets.
that ain't about nothing though to fall out with somebody and then start telling that business like that.
That's crazy. That's advising about you as a person, though.
Yeah.
If you fall out with me and you get to telling my dog and secret that I told you in secrecy,
yeah,
that's
I don't
crazy.
care what they did to you. That ain't something.
That's crazy. You take that to your grandbaby. Take that with you.
Yeah. Oh, I'll put you in your great. No.
Either one. Either way. I got that. Oh, I felt it in my spirit. Either way.
So violent.
No, because me and Chop were talking. I said, listen, I was the sweetest person. December 16 came and I don't know what to go. Like, it's a lot of shit died when my husband died. Like, no lie. That's the way I feel about people. That's the way I feel about relationships. That's the way I feel about fucking life. I don't give a fuck about it.
But that shit make you feel like some people died.
Absolutely.
Right along with it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Friendships, relationships.
Yeah.
Died.
All that died. Like, it's a couple of people that I'm not fucking with. I'm not fucking with you.
It's that real thin line between love and hate.
Ain't no thin. He don't fuck with
That's it.
That was it.
Ain't no, that ain't no.
Same here.
No.
Same here.
Now, I'm saying that about a few family members and maybe a homeboy. So, of course, we're going to have to see each other.
Yeah.
But I'm not fucking with you. And you know I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, it ain't no secret.
Yeah, no. I said it to you.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Same here.
Because I don't...
I just isolate. We ain't even got to go deep into fact. I ain't got to be like, bro, I don't mess with you. Girl,
I want you to know.
You have to let people know.
No, I want you to know.
You have to let people know how deep you cut them. How deep they cut you. Because if they don't know, they will keep thinking the shit okay, and it's not okay.
Sometimes you tell people how deep they cut you, they don't take accountability. That's the hard.
Yeah.
Let me say something. People do not take accountability these days.
Yeah,
I just learned remember I told you, I just learned I wasn't taking accountability a while ago. Like,
who had to call you out on the shit?
you did?
Absolutely.
And
Every
other
time.
people did. I was trying to take. Jesus did. It was God.
He sent his servant.
Hey, but you're not a real friend or real sister or brother if you don't say what's real.
True.
You a hoe if you saying something different or you agreeing to some shit.
I'm not a yes
that
man.
don't make sense.
I'm not.
If it makes sense to you and it's fucked up, both of y'all fucked up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you on that.
What's the reason why y'all friends if y'all both fucked up?
Yeah,
But y'all don't think y'all should be
exactly.
friends.
But some people are here to say, hey, bro, nah.
I think that's why people come to me.
That ain't what's up. That
Because
ain't
I ain't
what's up.
sugarcoating it.
Yeah.
That
I
ain't
love
what's
when
up.
y'all give me the real. You get on my nerves.
But then there's some people that can't stand it.
Yeah.
Because people don't like when you show them. They don't like
Oh
it.
no!
They can't accept that
If
shit.
I'm standing in front of you and I got that mirror right here, and you
Yeah.
have no choice but to keep looking, eventually you're gonna try to turn the other way.
They
And you
don't
gonna,
like when you show them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
accountability. They cannot take accountability for who they are.
But you know what? Sometimes a reflection doesn't necessarily show you.
So, go ahead.
A reflection doesn't necessarily show you the true you just because you're looking at yourself. It's all about how you image it, picture it. Now, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Watch how I do this. You walk by a black car, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see your reflection. In my mind,
You look
my
good.
reflection says I got a BBW. I look good. I mean, a BBL. I am a BBW. Watch it, track.
Put your Listen.
Look, my reflection on that black
You
car
fine as wine.
says I'm fine as heck.
Uh-huh.
You hear me?
Then you gonna get that regular mirror.
Then when I go in the other mirror, I be like, well, if I just leave it right here, and you know, I start manipulating my angles and stuff.
We're good manipulators.
Hey, ooh, don't start.
Okay, keep going.
Don't start.
Okay, keep going.
It's all about what you want to see.
Yeah.
You can tell me, oh, I'm showing you, or I'm treating you like you treat me, but it's all about what I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Perception.
Oh, didn't we talk about that last time?
And it's a mug.
It's a mug. We did.
Yeah.
We did. We definitely did.
But some people come up with their own perception. It's not what they see, it's what they want to believe up here. Because some people have their own perception of you. And it'd be totally not what you gave them.
Yeah.
So
I know a lot of people probably looking at me like, girl, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't this. And hey, that's how you feel about me. I can only just
That's on
do me. However you see Chanel is how you see Chanel. That ain't got nothing to do with what I presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever story from this year and that year and this year that you done put together and made a whole AI of me. I don't know. I don't know. But at this point in 2024, my energy is set in stone. What they say is standing on business in these Chanel shoes.
I'm
Literally in my own shoes. I'm standing in my own shoes. Just so happened my name is Chanel.
So reciprocity. Are you going to give people what they give you, or are you just not going to give them anything? Are you going to reciprocate? Is the question.
I could say I'm gonna reciprocate, but I'm not just nasty. Like if somebody treat me nasty, I be like, bro, I'm gonna pray for you, dude, for real. But it just depends on the situation.
Me, I can't sleep good if I don't say something.
Really?
Yeah, it'll fuck with me, my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So
much
played. Through the night. I feel played.
Gotcha.
Or I feel like you fucked over me. You did something wrong. It ain't gotta be me. If I know, and you my boy or you my girl, it eat me up until I say something.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got this one relationship. It's eating me up because I want to say something because I felt played for so long, and I said what I wanted to say. And when they kind of tried to reach out to say what they wanted to say, I didn't even give them the opportunity. I was like, nah.
Why though? Because it was too late.
Because I felt like it was the accountability. Like, bro, you're not taking accountability. Like you trying to put everything out on me, and that's not what it was.
You feel played.
I felt played like a motherfucker, and it really, like you said, it did fuck with me for a moment. But then after that, I was like,
it's just certain relationships that get you to that point.
Yeah, not everybody.
My important relationships get me to that point. If you want nobody, you're just a regular
Okay,
type
so when I say reciprocity, are you giving people what they give you? Or are you getting the fuck on?
I'm getting on. I'm gonna have to get on. I'm gonna get on the metro. Yeah. I'm gonna get on the train. And I'm gonna have to get a ticket.
Okay. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that because you ain't got no. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Are you getting the fuck on?
Me?
Yeah, you said
absolutely.
Chop you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gonna get the fuck on?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't give.
I mean, are we bad people for wanting to get?
Absolutely not. You're not bad for wanting to protect your peace. I don't think you bad for wanting to protect your peace.
This piece is expensive.
Yeah.
You can't even buy it. Like it's no way you can buy. Like you can constantly keep buying me thinking that this is peace. No, because eventually it's not worth. You know that shit is worthless. It's nothing.
Man.
Now, if you want to say something to the person, you definitely clear the air. You say what you got to say to clear the air. Some things need to be cleared.
Yeah.
To clear your conscience, because, like you said, that certain relationship bothered you. It bothered you because you wanted to say something, but you never did. Or you wanted them to say something you didn't give them a chance to, or whatever the case may be. Some things need a conversation. Now, what happens after that conversation is totally up to you guys.
Yeah.
But you had it.
Have a conversation though.
It's off your brain. The thoughts that came out your mouth is in the atmosphere, and the universe took over, and that's it. Okay, you nothing that you can do about it.
So let's wrap it up. At the end of the day,
they got in.
At the end of the day got to end. In the words of Glorilla. At the end of the day, we not reciprocating energies. We gonna get the fuck out. If you giving me a bad vibe, you giving me a bad energy. No matter what type of, I mean, we said marriage was different.
Marriage is definitely different.
Marriage is different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you reciprocate the no, Lord. Let me say this on natural. I'm not saying you gonna reciprocate the same energies that your significant other give you, Chanel Marie. I'm saying if you have an issue, talk about it, please. That's all I'm saying.
I thought you
think I should be buying?
Because I was about to say Trey. Because Trey said.
No, you ain't gonna. Cause you ain't gonna hear me say that on national TV. I'm gonna call you about it.
Trey said that I could.
No. Okay. You talk about.
So certain relationships, marriages is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to average Joe, everyday type people, or even family,
if you feel it's at that point, do what you gotta do for you, baby.
Yes, family, because family is closer.
And them the ones that sting the most.
Yes, those are the ones you love
unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So, the ones you would think wouldn't do.
Man, my daddy used to tell me, "That's your family. You gotta love them, but you ain't gotta like them." I got a lot that I love, but I don't like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you call
I'm a lover, and I'm a lover. I love people.
Yeah.
I love hard too, and I love people. But when you get me to the point where I don't.
I ain't gotta love shit.
And I'm scared. I'm scared of this man.
Bro,
I ain't gotta love shit, man.
Brother, you love me? See,
I love you.
See?
Yeah. I love you, dog.
Cousin, you love me?
You better say
Of
cousin,
course
because
I
I was
love
going. I was going.
She a hater.
I'm not.
Yeah.
People, it's no hate here. It just is what it is.
But it's that love is strong. I don't have to love you. I can know
We
you.
have to love everybody though. We do. We have to love
We
everybody.
have to love
One
everyone.
to
Yes,
another.
that's what
Yes,
I
like
said.
they
But-
love us. But we don't have to deal with their fools. God didn't deal with everybody.
I have love in my heart. It ain't got to be for you though.
Now wait a minute.
That was hey.
They kind of waited on me. He was like, wait.
It ain't got to be for you. I got love in my heart. I love people. You know.
I do. And I
People love
them.
me. But that's my choice to love you.
I think I'm
So just wait a minute. So just because and we're gonna take a commercial break because we're gonna lose one of our guests, but just because I love you, that don't mean you gotta love me back.
Yeah, that's absolutely what he said.
That's what he said.
That's crazy.
That's what you
That's
said.
crazy.
That's what you said.
Not at all.
That's crazy. And that's like
And a
being
lot
on
of
one side of a
relationships-
relationship. Where one person loves the other one and the
That's
other one
exactly
don't
what
love
it
them.
is.
And that's
exactly
any
what it
type
is.
of relationship. But I only thought about that in a romantic relationship.
No.
I never thought about it in a platonic relationship.
No.
That's crazy. And I
You
gotta
got
leave.
marriages
I gotta
that's
leave the
been-
chat.
Was married for years.
And they not in love, they
Put
just
up with each
cohabitate.
other.
I know.
They put up with
Right.
each other.
Don't cut the camera off.
Y'all, we'll be right back. Okay, so for the next part of the video, it's actually a blooper because I cut the video off and we were losing Trey and we were just going to continue to talk, but something said to start it again, and this is just like an extra clip, so enjoy.
To feel the same way I feel. I want people to love like I love, which you cannot expect people to be you.
Right.
But in my mind, I feel like everybody should love.
That's what you think in your mind.
That's what I'm saying.
But that
That's
don't happen.
crazy.
That don't happen.
Now you
People
got me
love
thinking.
you like you love them.
That's absolutely
You know
crazy.
what's crazy is I always suffer from that. I be like, bro, I
You
love
want
too
that.
hard. Like I love too hard, and that's not
You
just
want
a
to
relationship.
reciprocate it in the
What? That's
reciprocation.
reciprocate. So
You don't love too
reciprocating
hard,
energy
That's
is
just the
deeper.
way you love.
Yeah, you just love how you love.
Like if I make you a
think it's-
birthday basket, bro, I want you to be like, damn, that was up, bro. You made a basket, and
Yeah.
I want you to be like, oh,
because
thank
just
you.
because the love you put in that basket.
Yeah.
Your
It's
heart
because
put in
whatever
that
I
basket.
do is
in you.
intentional.
That's in you, and that's not only one person. That's how you
Yeah.
know that's in you.
That's with
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
You do that not just with your husband and your kids. You do that with my
It's
children.
the
You do that
love
with
that's in
me.
you.
My husband
Now,
was
would
dead.
you make a basket?
24 hours, and I had a necklace the next day. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Who do that?
Cause I know you
That's
needed
the
to
love.
be with him. I know he needed, he needed to be around you, and he keep us sane.
Keep knocking a bunch of holes out. Let me go on.
Please don't hit me.
Let me go on. Come on, Cherry. Let's go see the people temple.
Well, there you guys have it. Thank you again for joining us on Let's Talk About It podcast hosted by myself, Nels. I really appreciate you guys for showing love. Until next time, mwah.